just when we thought snow was out of the forecast, Allison, a chance for some flurries overnight, right?
Oh yeah, we've got a chance of some flurries tonight, but it's okay because this is much welcome news to everyone, I'm sure. We are seeing 50s and even possibly 60s this weekend as far as temperatures go.
Not bad, we'll take it.
Yeah, all right, but I do have a very nice picture coming in from Hatfield, Kentucky, and it was a gorgeous sunset over there, and gorgeous sunset all across eastern Kentucky as well. But this one was sent in by Mary. Thank you so much for sending this in to us. Now, as far as pinpoint Doppler goes, well, we're starting to see the onset of some of those flurries in some areas, but for the most part, just rain, especially along I-75, but it's continuing to push south. And as it pushes south, that's when we're starting to see that transition into a wintry precip. So tonight, roads very slick, and in the morning, again, roads are going to be very slick, so be very careful. Now, as far as temperatures go throughout the area, upper 30s and lower 40s for our northern counties, and then below freezing in our southern counties. So once that rain starts to make its way towards our southern counties, that's when we're going to start to see it transition into some snowfall. Now, as far as those wind chills go, sitting in the mid 30s, so you can throw those 40s right off the board. Check this out. We're looking at temperatures feeling more like freezing in most of eastern Kentucky. Now, as far as the morning goes, we're sticking with a chance of flurries throughout the rest of the morning, but just a light dusting is expected as far as accumulation goes, so we're not expecting a major snow event by any means. And as far as tomorrow afternoon's highs go, well, they're going to range anywhere from around 40 degrees and then into the upper 30s throughout eastern Kentucky. Now, the snow will stick around for the morning, but the good news is by the afternoon, it's going to move out of the area. Now, as far as what's going on, the big picture, well, we've got this cold front moving through the area, and that is what's allowing for that rain to make its way into eastern Kentucky. So it's going to continue to push into the area, and we're going to stick with the chance of snow by the morning hours. Now, starting off as rain, like I said, and then transitioning into snow by the morning. So be very careful. Likely to be a very slippery commute anytime after midnight and until about mid-morning tomorrow. Now, then after that, the snow chances start to dwindle about lunchtime. That's when we're going to start to see some calming activity and just pretty much cloud cover for the early afternoon. And then even by the late afternoon, we're dealing with nice sunny skies on your Friday. Now, as far as Saturday goes, well, it's going to be much warmer come Saturday afternoon. We're going to look at the chance of even potentially seeing some 60s in the forecast for Saturday and sunny skies pretty much all Saturday long. But here's what I was talking about with that accumulation. Not very impressive by any means. We're expecting just a light dusting for most of the areas, and then potentially up to around a ½ an inch, especially for the higher terrains over towards the Virginia state line there. So that's pretty much what we're expecting as far as accumulation goes. Like I said, not a major snow event, but we are looking at very slick roads from here on out pretty much until around mid-morning tomorrow. So be very careful if you're planning on heading out the door anytime between now and then, because likely to going to run into some black ice out there. Now, as far as temperatures go for the day, hanging around below freezing for much of the first half of the day, and then eventually by lunchtime, that's when we're going to see temperatures make their way into the upper 30s, and then by Saturday, we're seeing temperatures make their way into the 50s, and I wouldn't even be surprised if by Sunday we've made it into the lower 60s. So we're looking at very warm conditions hanging around this weekend, but then come next week, that warm air could fuel some stronger thunderstorms by midweek and even some heavy rainfall.
All right, Allison, thank you. Coming up next.